All right, today we're going to talk about one of the most solid, time-tested ways to build a second stream of income. It's called dividend investing. Now, this isn't some get-rich-quick scheme. Not at all. This is about building real, actual wealth slowly and steadily in a way that works for you for the long haul.
But let me just start with this one question. Seriously, what if you could earn money while you were asleep? Imagine that for a second. Waking up in the morning, you check your phone, and there's new money in your account. Not from working overtime, not from some side hustle you're grinding on, but simply because you own a small piece of a great business. That, right there, is the whole idea behind dividend investing.
So, to really understand why building a second income is so important, we first have to look at the problem of relying on just one. This is the reality for most of us, right? Your job is the engine, and it's an engine that needs you to be there actively running it all the time. But what happens if you get sick, or you lose that job, or you just want to take a break? Well, the engine just stops, and so does the money. And that puts you in a really vulnerable spot.
And let's be real, this problem is more relevant now than ever before. As we look at 2026 and the years to come, you've got rising inflation eating away at your paycheck. You've got job uncertainty that's just a constant fact of life. Relying on that one single income stream, it's just getting riskier and riskier. A second income is shifting from a nice-to-have to an absolute necessity if you want real stability.
Okay, so if that's the problem, what's the answer? Well, it's a solution that's been around for a very, very long time, and it's actually surprisingly simple. It's called dividend income.
To really get this, let's just forget about the stock market for a minute. Let's use a simple story. Picture your favorite local restaurant. You know the one. It's always packed, the food's amazing, and they are clearly doing well. Now, what if you had the chance to buy a tiny piece of that restaurant? Say, a 1% stake. So at the end of the year, after the owner has paid for all the food, the staff, the rent, all the expenses, there's a nice chunk of profit left over. And because you're a part owner, the owner decides to share some of that profit with you. You literally get a check in the mail. And here's the best part. You didn't have to cook a single meal or wait on a single table. You got paid just for being an owner. That payment you got from the restaurant, that's it. That's a dividend. And dividend investing is just doing that same exact thing, but on a much bigger scale. You're buying tiny pieces of large public companies, and when they make a profit, they share a piece of it with you, their shareholder. It really is that straightforward.
Now, this is where it gets really powerful. This is how that small stream of income can eventually turn into a serious wealth-building engine. It's all about a concept that's so powerful, some people say Albert Einstein called it the eighth wonder of the world: compounding.
The process is beautiful in its simplicity. First, you get paid dividends from the shares you own. Then, and this is the crucial part, you use that money to buy more shares. So now you own a slightly bigger piece of the company, which means that the next time they pay dividends, your payment is going to be bigger. And that bigger payment buys even more shares. It's like a snowball rolling downhill. It starts small, but it picks up speed and grows over time.
There's this great quote that just nails the mindset you need for this. Dividend investing isn't about getting in and out of the market trying to make a quick buck. It's a long-term strategy. It's a game that rewards patience and consistency. The real magic, the real growth, that happens over years, not days.
So we've covered the what and the why. So now let's get to the important part, the how. How do you actually get started? And the good news is, you don't need a PhD in finance, and you don't need a ton of money. All you need is a clear, disciplined approach. It really comes down to 4 basic rules. First, you have to think long-term. We're talking years, even decades. Second, focus on quality. You want to find stable, profitable companies that have a history of paying dividends, and even better, a history of increasing them. Third, put those dividends on autopilot. Set them to automatically reinvest so that compounding machine can do its work without you even thinking about it. And finally, just be consistent. Seriously, investing a small amount regularly is so much more powerful than trying to save up a huge pile of cash and guess the perfect moment to jump in.
And it's absolutely crucial to know the difference between a smart approach and the common mistakes people make. The smart investor looks for a great company first, one that just happens to pay a good, growing dividend. A common mistake is to just chase the highest dividend yield you can find. That can often be a warning sign of a company in trouble. Success here comes from patience and doing your homework. Failure, well, that usually comes from chasing social media hype or freaking out and selling everything when the market takes a dip.
So, where does this all lead? What's the point of all this? Well, the income you build here is about more than just having extra cash to pay the bills. It's a path to something much, much bigger. We're talking about financial freedom.
And this is what it's truly all about.
Financial independence isn't about being so rich you never have to work again. I mean, that'd be nice, but it's really about having the choice. It's getting to the point where the income from your investments is enough to cover your basic living costs. That's the moment you're no longer completely dependent on a paycheck. That's the moment you get to control your time and your life.
At the end of the day, understanding a concept like dividend income, it isn't just a mental exercise. It's a practical tool. It's the knowledge that gives you the power to shift your entire perspective, from just being a consumer who buys products to becoming an owner of the businesses that make them. And that shift, right there, that is the single most important step you can take toward truly owning your financial future.